thinking she's sick, thinking she doing a good deed for to make her birthday happy. And then when you get back, you drop red. I said from jump, you drop red for no reason. You just up and drop red. You was driving red truck. We went out to eat with red. Red when it bought you your purse, she bought you your microphone that you begged for, and you dropped her. It's like every time we get ready to start a new meet and greet, she drops somebody. You drop red. The second time you drop Steph. The third time you drop me. And then you drop Key Montana.
Well, it sounds a little, I don't want to say a sociopath, but it sounds a little sociopathic to me. People who can just, it's like a personality disorder that it sort of manifests in like it shows up in like extreme antisocial shit that people do, where they can just be close to you one minute and you don't exist to them the next. I think that it's something going on there that's bigger than what we believe. And I told you all this before. I said Ashley was really hurt by what happened. I said she's not feeling anything and she's moved on because, you know, you were the muscle. Ivy is the clout. She needed Ivy for the clout in the morning and to be around her and to be on the show because she left that show and said she was never going back. So that's why I used
That's
to
true.
go visit her at the show because I had been gifting her too. I was like, okay, I'll go give her a little gift and then I'll go back to the morning show or whatever and I would sit with her for a few minutes, but I would always leave and go back to y'all show and listen to y'all at work. And I just, like I said, I don't know why she lied on me. And I don't know why she told you those
Hold
things
on,
about me and keep
I don't
saying
know if
I
you
want
know.
clout and I want to be a big broadcaster. No, I want to be a small broadcaster. I want to be a mega agency owner. Being a big broadcaster isn't my goal, and I don't want to like use people or hurt people and shit like that. I just know the things that have been said about me are horrible, and I never bullied her. I don't know. I know there was another person who was bullying her and kept her name up in the room and kept video and looping and looping and looping and looping. I've never done anything like that to her. Yes, I believe that she's hurt. Miss Hot to Handle. Anybody can be hurt. Anybody can be hurt. The fact that Ashley ain't got no motherfucking receipt should tell y'all that it wasn't just the same thing. She know what you
No,
used to do
uh,
for your last employer, and she picked you up to do the same things, but she just disguised it in friendship with you. She
yeah,
should have
I didn't
gave you a
record
flat price. She should have said, "Fuck all that shit. What is it gonna cost for me to you cost me for you to do blase blase boop de boop?" That's what she should have did. That way you wouldn't have been misled into believing that y'all was sisters and friends.
her. Right.
That's all. And like I said, I don't like talking to people nasty. That's not my personality and it's not who I am and it's not what I want to do here. But it's like she had you so revved up, you weren't listening to anything anybody was saying to you. And you were so
And for
far gone in
I
it,
be thinking,
you would have
I
never,
be,
ever, ever believed it if I told you, Ashley, she's using you.
I be think I'm hating on her because she have views. Ivy was always the underdog, and I always told her I wanted to see her shine. Listen, only reason why China is up Ivy ass, she didn't want Ivy around at first because the last time Ivy them gave her a bad vibe when she was with them. When she found out Ivy will run up and hit somebody with her, now she makes sure she carry Ivy every fucking where she go. Because Ivy tried to hit Steph in the club. And she was like, man, I be a motherfucking rider. Every time I go somewhere, I be going. Did y'all see Ivy? Y'all seen Ivy? Man, Ivy was finna hit stuff motherfucking ass. That really draw her. So then when New Orleans came, Ivy didn't much have shoes. Ivy's shoes was $200, $300. Ivy didn't have shoes. That bitch went and bought Ivy some white girl tennis shoes and put diamonds on them with glue. She did everything to make sure Ivy was gonna get there. She uses Ivy, so if a motherfucker fight her, she know Ivy gonna run behind her and jump. And it's sad because she really didn't fuck with Ivy. I was under the assumption that Ivy was messy, and she didn't fuck with Ivy because Ivy ran her mouth about her and gang situation. And then all of a sudden, when you find out Ivy buck, you playing like you up Ivy ass and you like Ivy. But you on the phone telling me on the other hand that Ivy daughter's a disrespectful little bitch because Ivy didn't have to call you in the middle of her daughter getting downright disrespectful, and I might need to think about her daughter coming around the shower. She did not want Ivy and ATL. Thank you, Red. But they think I be hating. When I told I had a crush on KLB, she told me KLB was broke. The last girl he was with, it was about money. He ruined that shit. It was a good girl with money. And when I asked her about KLB heart attack, she said he had a motherfucking anxiety attack. We was in a group chat.
Thank you, Charlie. All I know is, like I said, Chyna504 is a liar. She lied on me, and I believe, like I said, I don't give a fuck who don't like China Red. I just know that I know what I experienced, and I know how I felt, and I felt like it was coming from Chyna504. And you made that clear when you had your like you really broke down that day, and you was like, you playing with my emotions. What the fuck is wrong with you? When she got in there, I could speak for myself, and I got to get back into school. As soon as she said that I had to get back into school, shit, I was like, I think she's lying. I think she's doing this to divert from talking about the issue at hand. You know, you lied on me, and the only reason you lied on me is because of my
See,
affiliation with Diamond P. And that
this
wasn't
no
fair.
say. Anybody knows if you give Ivy some money, you got her on the stick, okay? So when you won and Ivy was bragging about, oh, Miss Tammy, good people, she broke me off and different things like that. She was like, okay, so this is what happened, if I'm not mistaken. You and Noni got into it. You went to Ivy room, you Galore, and I want to say Diamond. And she was like, I'm watching this shit. Tammy thinks she gonna get Ivy because when Ivy bragged about you giving her money, she was excited. She was like, Tammy working on Ivy, but watch this. All I gotta do is tell Ivy I'm gonna get a wig or something, baby. I got this all in my hands. Tammy thinks she gonna get that. I'm gonna get this. And so you came in one morning and I say, Tammy them up in here, I text her. And I said, I'm watching. I said, okay, I see. I think I see what you was talking about. And you was up in there, and then that Galore was up in there, but Galore was asked to be on the show. And I'm like, oh, okay, I see what they trying to do. They trying to replace me or whatever, because Galore was rolling with y'all. And so I was looking or whatever. And that's why remember I heard you say I was
Yeah,
saying
I've
this, so
never
I was
sat with
watching you.
Galore. I've never sat with Galore. Galore is
Oh, I
somebody
thought
I
that's what you
appreciate as a
was.
reader. I like his reading style. I know he used to be with the church, so I'll gift him sometime a little something here and there when I could catch him live. But I've never sat with Galore, but I do like Galore. I think he's a great reader, and I think he's funny. But no, I don't know anything about that.
But yeah, I most definitely was watching you because I was just told things to look for, and I was looking for those things. But Ivy think, oh, girl, Tammy, girl, yes, because I wrote Ivy because she was like, you can tell Ivy. I say, Ivy, look, you need to watch Miss Tammy. I think she's trying to buy you. Remember, Diamond P is Chyna504 enemy, and Ivy was like, yeah, okay. But Tammy been my gift now. Ivy always said that Tammy been gifted me. I
Hmm.
don't think she like
You
that.
know what I
Yeah.
liked about Ivy? I liked the fact that she was raw. I liked the fact that she was uncut. I liked the fact that she was the underdog. And I liked the fact that people didn't believe she could make it on her own. And so, of course, I would support her. She
That's what I
always
loved
gave it
about her
back.
too.
She always gave it back. If I can, the first dragon I threw to Ivy was an accident. It was a dragon that KOB had threw on me and told me, "Don't worry about it, Miss Tammy." And I said, "No, I'm gonna. You're a host just like me." I went to go give him the dragon back, and I threw the dragon. My iPad was dirty. I was working on something at work, and I just went to try to throw the gift real quick, and I threw it to Ivy instead. by accident. That was the first dragon I threw Ivy. I would always give her, thank you, daughter. I would always give her a few shields here and there, or whatever like that. But I've always gifted Ivy because Ivy always came back and always gifted me back. So it wasn't like I was trying to buy her. And I think that there's some sort of psychosis or some sort of paranoia here with your friend because she tends to make up things that aren't really happening. And she's so convincing that y'all will believe in it. I was already offered a morning show with a top broadcaster on here who wanted me to do a sit down morning show with them. And I said, no, thank you. I have a job. I have to work. I need my health benefits. I can't fuck up my health benefits fucking with y'all on Bigo. No, I'm going to work. I have to work during the day. So that wasn't true. And Galore wanting to be on the show, he was his own free moral agent. He was his own free operating agent. I didn't know anything about that. Nothing. He never said to me he wanted to be on the morning show. We don't have that kind of relationship where we talk. I've never had a conversation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Alize. I've never had a conversation with Galore. I've never hung out with him. I don't know Galore. I just know that I like him as a reader, and I think he's a good host, and I think that
Miss
he's
Tammy, I'm
funny.
gonna come back because I don't fool with motherless children. So
Who's
I'm gonna come
motherless
back.
children?
I'll be back in like 30 minutes when his clout chasing ass get through playing the comments.
Who? And it's so sad because you and Charlie fell apart and y'all relationship fell apart. And I think that you two together had more potential than most people on this app. Y'all had perfect fucking timing together. It was almost like watching Madison and Kaya break up again. Well, Charlie, you are known for spraying bitches, so please don't come in here acting innocent like it's just your presence, bitch. Because we all know you.
This bitch talk about motherless children, baby. You about to be motherless, honey. Look at Arlene. No shade. Don't do
Charlie,
the mother
Charlie,
read,
Charlie,
China.
no, 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 don't
Don't
say
do
that.
the mother reads, bitch, because she croaked over, hoe. And don't forget them potato babies, bitch. You talk about Chyna504 a liar. You're a liar too, bitch. You're delusional just like her. Y'all both got the same name, bitch, because y'all both playing the same game. Hoe.
What the fuck just happened? And it's so sad because, like I said, when Charlie and Ashley got together and did that funeral, it was like a comedy show more than a funeral. It wasn't like that distasteful, bullshit, tacky bullshit they did for me. They had a good funeral. Why didn't they do my funeral? What the fuck? But that shit was hilarious from start to finish. And everything that they did, they just really soared high. And I think those are the relationships that people try to destroy. Y'all can call Charlie a weirdo. I still like Charlie. Y'all can call this one a liar. I still like. I just don't have the same feelings as you guys have for people because we're all something. And most creative people are kind of weird. I'm not trying to be funny. If you meet your favorite artist, you'll meet them and say, "Yo, that nigga's nice, but he kind of weird." Most creative people are weird. They have a different, energy with them with creative people. Good night, Charlie, and I hope you don't wake up tomorrow talking about people mamas, because I don't know what just happened, but Charlie crazy and Ashley crazy. They both, but honestly, comedically, I think they were one of the strongest teams on here that I've seen, and that's on everything. Don't call Charlie a F word. I like Charlie. Don't disrespect him or Ashley. I don't want to see that here. He's difficult, but you have to admit it. The boy's young and he's eating this motherfucking app up. He's doing his thing. Ashley's doing her thing. Diamond's definitely doing her thing off the app. Not on the app, off the app. She's taking care of business. I just want to see y'all all thrive and grow. China came back. Oh, he left.
That boy got mommy issues. Your mama stood on my panel today and said she gonna be the one to take you out of this world. Don't make me tag her in Tammy room.
No, 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 no. Don't tag his mama. Don't. No mama calling. Ashley, stop calling people mama, girl.
No, she on here. She in the family. You know she on here with us. She stood on my panel and said, Charlie, stop playing with me for I'll be the one to take you out this world.
Well, my mother threatened to take me out a few times too. Y'all stop acting like your mother ain't never told y'all she was gonna take you out.
Now his mama really wanna kill him.
My mother, my mother told me that shit. I brought you in this world, and nigga, I take you out. I used to hear that regularly, so that's not a big deal for me. I come from the era of abuse. Abuse was normal in my era. No, but I just like I said, I think a lot of people were bamboozled
He
and
been
hurt.
texting my phone all day. Somebody, Pastor talking about your baby. Pastor, like, stop texting my phone. I had to block him. Like, how the fuck you get unblocked?
Who? I call mamas every day. No, you don't. Leave people mamas out of it. They want to know if you interviewing Trina's son. Is that true, Ashley?
Yeah, he hit me up. He hit me up. I guess Trina said my name so much she came and found me. Yes, he hit me up. He said, hold on, I'm trying to remember. He said, my daddy ain't did nothing for me since I've been here. Do not believe the hype. Please hit me back. And he said, I'm trying to message you, but it's saying I can't. And I say, hi, I'm here. But yeah, his son, the one that moved up with the baby, he hit me up. So that's why Trina probably think I'm in contact with him. But I wasn't in contact with him. But I guess Trina said my name so much to the boy, end up hitting me up.
Ashley, that's going to give Trina an aneurysm. You may kill that man. He's going to lose it.
But what his mama said he was on crack. And she had been praying for him and for his sickness and his crack. Him and Mark, the dude that stayed with him. You didn't see that YouTube? I called his mama.
I heard you called his mama. I heard, but I thought you was just like trolling her. I didn't know she told his business.
Yeah, she was agreeing, like, she was like, I say, as long as he been on crack and you been praying for him. And she said, baby, you know I've been praying for him. You know me. You know I've been praying for him a long time. Confirmation.
Listen,
You know,
stop
I know how to
doing
do it
bad
without
stuff.
asking them. I know how to do it without saying blatantly saying, "Hey, Miss Dorothy, do Trina smoke crack?" I was just like, you know, I grew up with child and he been on drugs and I done watch you pray for him day and night on that crack. She was like, baby, you know I did. You know I don't accept that. I don't know what's wrong with him.
But what made you call his mother, Ashley?
He was getting on my goddamn nerves over the time my kids and shit that they was going in on my kids. So let me call this bastard mama. And he ended his life and got off too.
He probably called her to let her know don't answer. When is
Uh-uh.
Trina's son's interview?
I was gonna do it when they come back for the meet and greet because you know it's gonna be big when they come back. They're gonna probably do a couple of reunions when they get back. So after they meet and greet play out, I'm gonna do it.
He's probably going to call the son and tell him don't do it.
No, his son won't answer him or talk to him. Oh, you didn't know that? He said that. He said because of Ashley, my son won't talk to me, but it wasn't because of me. But you just said my name. Now the boy didn't came to me.
Is he? I don't know. I don't care what he's doing over there. I just know that he said he. And I want to tell you, thank you for being respectful to Sabrina because I never got a
Oh.
chance to tell you that, and I appreciate that.
Well,
Um,
I don't like the way Elle was calling her bitches. Like, why was you doing her like that?
Sabrina, Eb don't want that smoke. Eb is a person. I'm trying to be funny. She's paid to be ignorant, and she gets her she's paid to be ignorant, and it's just something that nobody can. And she's rewarded for being ignorant. It's one thing to be ignorant and get rewarded for being ignorant. You're not going to see a change or any growth in that person because they stay stuck. It's called what do you call it? A developmental arrest. She's just stuck developmentally. She's stuck because she gets that little money or whatever he's giving her or whatever. She's getting $24,000 a month and still got them plastic
You know,
ass curtains. I don't
I'm
get
not
it, huh?
seen her unless I just been so busy. I haven't seen her in days.
I don't know. I don't watch her. But I think, like
We had
Jermaine
no
told her, I was her
in the
fucking fan. I was
family
like, this nigga
group,
over here lying.
in my family group chat. I was like, damn, did she pass away? And they started laughing. I said, I haven't seen her in days.
No, you know what I think? Maybe with them calling the child people on her and all of that,
Oh, you
she
know,
might
I
have
caught
to
the
cool out.
I caught the supervisor. She been had a case. Keith them didn't get her a case when they made a call. She been having the case open since March 17th. I called and I talked to the supervisor on live. And they was like, no, she's been having the case open since March 17th.
How you know, Ashley? Stop digging in people business.
Well, that's the sister I was worried about her. I was her sister Ashley Mayfield. I just wanted to check on my sister.
So she already had a case.
Yeah, that was open. You remember that time she had caught a case and they found drugs in her system and she didn't have no prescription for it. That's what she doing. So I think probably right now the reason why you don't see her because she doing drug classes and parenting classes because you know she have to do that in order to complete
The
they're not
requirements to keep your children.
yeah they're not gonna close it until she complete them parenting and them drug classes.
Well, I hope she finishes because those kids, kids shouldn't have to be removed from their mothers. That's just awful for children because bad things happen to children in foster care. Terrible things happen to children in foster
You
care.
know in Texas they don't put them in foster care. They let them go to a family member first. They don't be wanting them kids out here in foster care. They be begging you to find a relative or a friend down the street or a neighbor.
Shit, New York, they put them motherfuckers in the baby jail. They don't give a fuck. They be like, oh, really?
Now you they be begging you, could you please find somebody you don't know, a neighbor, you don't know, a friend, somebody that can take your children. That's what they be doing.
I'm great. Who is that? I'm Kim. Good morning, First Lady. Well, I just wanted to tell you, like I said, I think that you let yourself be used as a weapon to hurt a lot of people and cause a lot of pain for a lot of people. Ashley, you got to stop because you're creating bad karma for yourself and your children.
But you know, let me tell me, I had stopped for a while doing it. You
Hmm.
remember I went out, I just stopped for a while.
You
I
stopped
had
for a
stopped
good
doing,
long while. You was just chilling.
yeah. I had really stopped and then I had started back. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, but this is the thing. When you started back, it was like little things. You weren't doing any felonious shit. You wasn't no big felonies. It was all little minor reads you was doing, like having fun. And then you just slipped back off the wagon, Ashley. You got to stop before somebody hurts you.
Hmm.
You don't want your children to get hurt. You don't want the people to do. Okay, the thing with it is, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you don't stop, it's going to fall on your children or on your family. And people always say, I don't care about that until it happens. And then you'll be devastated because when you bring something on yourself, the universe lets you know this happened to you because you did so and so. And you know it's your fault. You won't be able to live with yourself. You have to stop before somebody hurts you.
I don't take
Everybody
me
ain't
to
playing.
take medicine.
Hmm.
No, it's like she stopped taking her meds. No, I only take anxiety medicine. Stop.
But even if the thing with it is she just can't be doing that to people because some people on here are crazy and will hurt you. They'll pay people to shoot up your house. No, I'm being honest. This is what I hear you guys are on here doing and paying people to do this.
Girl, the one doing it is girl. Let me shut up. I ain't gonna say all this.
No, this is real life. And
You right, you right, you right. You
and
are
you
so
don't
right.
know how
All right.
sick these people can be. But people who could pick you up and love you as a sister, then not speak to you the next day, and then pick you up and love you, and then not deal with you the next day like it's nothing. That's not normal behavior because people usually will be like, "Damn, let me check on my person and see if they are right." No. It's not normal behavior. I would always be. It's one thing to be prepared, but you can get prepared and still get the drop on somebody, and they still kill your ass. So that being prepared don't always work. I've known a lot of people to die with guns on them that somebody just got the drop on them. I just know, like I said, you know, you were used as a weapon in the worst way, and none of the stuff you were being told. Because I know she lied on me. So if you told those kind of lies on me for no reason whatsoever, no reason, Ashley, I didn't do anything to her. And when you kept saying I wouldn't even have a problem with her
You
if it wasn't for the shit you telling me, oh, you told everything that
so
morning. I said, wait a minute. I said,
I
so
got a question.
I was right.
Ebony girl, get your ugly ass up out of here. Talking about so we lying. Ugly ass.
Ebby, I don't really want to kick you, but you always kick me, you motherfucking leatherface bitch.
She been licking the window the whole time with her ugly ass.
Make sure I block you so you can't come in here. I don't want you in here. I don't come to your room and you kick my people out. You kick the family members out. You just do too much. You old fucking leatherface bitch. Yeah. Now y'all got to all put up spray cans and spray. I just know, like I said, I don't want to argue with people. Like she was on her page saying, I'm using Trina B for clout. I'm like, Trina B being there fucking arguing with people for beans. Man, I don't need no clout from Trina B. I don't want people to stop saying, oh, she want to be a big broadcast. No, I don't. I want to build my agency. I'm not looking to build a big, that's not my
Oh,
goal.
this I was gonna ask you. So, to my understanding, but I heard Joe's story when you came up and had words with China. But I was under the impression that you was cool with her, and then Diamond came around and got in your ear, and then you stopped fooling with her.
Mm-mm, that's a lie. Ashley, that's
Okay.
a lie. My team will tell you when I stopped going over there. One of my girls said, Auntie, you're not going over to China's panel, and I didn't even tell her what happened. I said, no, not today, baby. I'm just going over to the morning show, and I left that there. That's not true. Mm-mm. OG South Bell, that's not true. If it was true, I would tell you, but that's not true. That's not true. Most of what Diamond talk about is repackaging new pictures, trying to change her bio. She's that's not even her focus. It was about CF RP. You was there. That's exactly what happened.
Red, do China got a Discord? Cause I know for a fact she got like a lot of group chats on text messages, but a Discord,
But that's what she
I ain't,
told y'all. But Red, that's not what happened. If that was what happened, I would have no problem telling you what happened. When me and Receipt Queen got into it, now mind you, I had gotten into like 8 arguments with people with keys in their name randomly. I was just arguing with these bitches left and right and didn't know where that was coming from. And then when uh when we got into the argument, she let it be known that that was her woody and her woo and her this and her that. And I just looked at that shit and I said, okay, cool. I
know
never
she
went
got.
back.
I didn't know she had Discord.
Key Montana, Diamond. Y'all put hearts and smiling faces in the comments. Throw some gifts because they probably reporting. They probably reporting. I just know, like I said, I didn't have any beef with the girl, and I didn't stop speaking to her because of Diamond. I had not been. Diamond was still in her room when I stopped going.